Speaking of Anthony Edwards, he has been taking a lot of threes. In that past game against Denver, he took 14 of them. And he stated himself that this team is going to fit around Julius Randle, not the other way around. That's also showing in his passing because Randle has passed to Anthony Edwards 84 times this season. The second most is Mike Conley with 36. So the chemistry between those two is going great. And Edwards is out on the perimeter, and he's really working very well alongside Julius Randle to get Randle involved and comfortable in this offense. He's taking a lot of threes because that's not necessarily Randle's cup of tea. So you can't have Gobert and Randle in the paint and have Anthony Edwards be trying to drive too. I remember the start of the Rudy Gobert experiment. There was a discussion. Anthony Edwards was talking because he didn't have a dunk for very much. Didn't have much to start off the year, and he just said the paint was clogged. But now I believe that Anthony Edwards is truly taking that superstar leap. And, you can point to his playoff performances in the past, but I think this is the moment right here where he's not just putting up good numbers, but he's altering his game to do what helps his team most. Because you can have a lot of guys, especially in the modern NBA, that are really talented. They're going to put up numbers. But to be a true superstar, I think you have to affect the game in other assets other than just the box score stats. And he's a great defender as well, so that adds to it. But, in general, Anthony Edwards, he's the primary scorer on that team. And I think a lot of times a score-first guy can kind of be harder to build around as the number one option if they don't do much else. You look at a guy like Zach LaVine, he's having a great year in Chicago, but in general, he's not necessarily who you're building a championship contender around, right? But Anthony Edwards can do a little bit of everything, and he's been doing that for the past couple of years, but now he's also taking on a leadership role in really helping Julius Randle feel comfortable in this offense. So I think that's great, and I think that is why Anthony Edwards now, this is the moment, this is the season where he's truly making that superstar leap. And going off value, I truly believe right now he is one of the most valuable players in the entire NBA. The way just that he has orchestrated Julius Randle, got him comfortable in the offense, has taken on a true leadership role, especially with Cat being gone, right? Anthony Edwards is the guy definitively in Minnesota, and he already was usurping Cat, but now there's no question about it. So he has to take on that responsibility, and he has. So this, in my opinion, this right now, this season is where Anthony Edwards is truly taking that superstar leap, and it is going to propel the Timberwolves to an even brighter future over in Minnesota.